What's up, film fans? Epic Film Guy Justin here, and what is the first edition of my weekly review of the brand new Fox TV series Gotham. I had just got done watching the first episode, and of course, my mind is spinning right now, being a huge Batman fan, and really hoping that this could work for television, knowing that a lot of comic to TV adaptations have not worked in the past. And while we've got the Arrow series on the CW doing quite well right now, I kind of hoped that DC would get this right, since they have had some issues in the past. But I came into it with an open mind here, and I have a few thoughts to go over in my quick 5-minute review here. To start off really fast into it, I felt the pacing for the show, and especially the first episode, was really rushed. They really tried to fit way too many characters into the first episode. I understand you really want to show, all of the villains as children or younger teenagers, to pique people's interests, get the fans in there and really want to enjoy it. But we literally saw the Penguin, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and we even saw, I believe, a hint at the Joker, if that's what that was. But that, to me, was a little bit too much. I don't need to see all of those characters in one episode. You don't need to shove them all in my face. It really did hurt the pacing of the first episode, and it didn't give me an opportunity to really get, in depth with any of these characters. It didn't really make me want to care anything about them. I think Ben McKenzie as Gordon so far is decent. I don't think he's that great. I think he's got a lot on his shoulders, and he's trying to carry the show when he's got a lot of lackluster people around him. I think Donald Logg, as Bullock in the series, he's not what I was hoping. I think he's a little bit wooden in most of his scenes. I think he's a little bit hammy. I think he's a little bit corny. There's a handful of scenes there where I thought he was decent, but overall, not the corrupt, menacing type cop that I was hoping for at all. And he's not the only one that doesn't shine here. We've got other characters, even Jada Pinkett Smith as Fish Mooney, who she's really hammy in a lot of her scenes. She doesn't come off as really threatening. I feel like a lot of the show right off the bat is trying to sell us on being violent. We know Batman and Gotham is related to violence. We like it being brutal. We like it, action-packed, but I think that when the show gets weak, they just throw in some violence, someone getting beat with a bat, and they expect that to entertain me for the rest of the episode, which didn't really work. Like I said, I think that Mackenzie's decent, and I'm hoping that he will grow from here, and, within episode to episode, we'll get to learn more about him. But on a side note, the one thing I was scared about with this series, and my partner Nick would say the same, is that you're almost getting this stuff ham-fisted right in your face. I mean, as far as I don't need to see that much of Bruce Wayne as a kid. I don't want to see Bruce Wayne as a kid trying to train as Batman or think about being Batman. We all know that he learns who he wants to be when he's in his early 20s, maybe late teens, depending on where you're looking at it. And here, we already have him standing on top of the roof, and without any kind of explanation here, I'm trying to conquer my fears already. I mean, they're stating he's about 8 years old. I really don't need to see Bruce Wayne trying to become Batman that young. I was hoping that they wouldn't go with that for this show, but I can tell that's what they're going to do here. Hopefully that changes. But again, my main thought with the show here is it was rushed. It looks like it was shot well. The score and a lot of the tone and vibe really makes me feel a lot of the same feelings as I felt about the Nolan series. I love the Nolan series, but I was hoping this would really be its own thing and really stray away from that. And a lot of the cinematography in the show, the score, the tone overall kind of feels like a lot of what we saw Nolan do. The corrupt cops, the way Gotham looks, it's a regular, normal city. It's not fantasized at all like the comics or anything like that. But I'm still being open-minded here. I really hope this show works. I'd like to see it prosper. I'd like to see it mature. I just hope that we don't get all the villains in every single episode and try to have them shove them in our face. I really want these characters to be developed. I want to see really good character arcs. I want to see good development. I want to see good storylines. They've got a lot of stuff to work from and a lot of good comic stuff that they can use. Do their own thing, but at the same time, I really want this to be a good show. And unfortunately, I was not impressed by this first episode at all. It failed to really do all that much for me. I mean, I love drama. I love well-written television as well as well-written film. And this did not feel like, top-notch television to me. It just kind of felt like second-rate. But, like I said, open-minded. I'm hoping next week will get better, and I want to hear what you think. Let us know on our Epic Film Guys page, comment on our YouTube page, and look forward to next week, and I'll review that second episode. Thanks for watching.